ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for what has been an incredible WrestleMania weekend. Congratulations to all the superstars, including Cody Rhodes. Good night, everybody, from Philadelphia. You and I get to do it again tomorrow night, Pat.
Raw after Mania.
Corey,
can't wait.
Thank you as usual.
Pro wrestling is back.
Pro wrestling is beautiful. But awesome for them.
The reign of dominance continues for the Bloodline. And now it's all starting to sink in for Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes.
There's the WWE nightmare, because you gotta take on that man with no rules on the biggest night of your life.
Cody Rhodes' dream of doing what his father, Dusty Rhodes, was never able to accomplish may have gone up in smoke tonight. And Seth Rollins' dream of continuing on as world champ may have ended as well. We'll see you guys tomorrow night at WrestleMania Sunday. Tomorrow night versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. Will it be the end of an era? Tomorrow night at WrestleMania Sunday.
SoFi Stadium rocking with emotion.
Until tomorrow night at WrestleMania Sunday. Good night, everybody. From WrestleMania goes Hollywood.
We're just getting started. Stone Cold sharing a moment and a cold one with his brother deep in the heart of Texas at WrestleMania in front of the entire WWE Universe. Oh, hell yeah.
An unbelievable ending to an unbelievable first night of WrestleMania, but so much more to look forward to tomorrow.
WrestleMania Saturday coming to a close. Don't miss a second tomorrow. WrestleMania Sunday.
It has been an amazing, an incredible, history-making 2 nights in Tampa Bay. And we could not have done it without you. The return of the WWE Universe. As the head of the table reigns supreme. Roman Reigns is your Universal Champion.
Congratulations, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair said, I want my reputation to be I deliver in big moments, and did she ever? Bianca Belair wrote her story tonight.
Look at the wealth on the side of Sasha Banks, imposed by the brain of the champion.
The EST of WWE is now the BEST of Friday Night SmackDown. Bianca Belair's time is now. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for WrestleMania Sunday.
And against Brock Lesnar, the greatest combat superstar in all of sports. And in doing so, he has earned the right to be called WWE Champion.
Congratulations to the new WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. And thank you to the entire WWE Universe for what was an unforgettable 2 nights of WrestleMania. Everybody's here with me tonight. Everyone's right here. Come on! Listen, the bottom line is this. Becky Lynch is the champion.
You're right, Becky Lynch is the champion.
I think Becky Lynch is telling us the exact story we need to see. The man is now the Raw and SmackDown SmackDown Women's Champion.
I would love to have a more conclusive ending to WrestleMania. Either way, congratulations to the man, to Becky Lynch, for her dreams coming true.
Well, tonight will indeed be known as WrestleMania. Becky Lynch is Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion.
Unbelievable!
Brock Lesnar is still Universal Champion.
Roman Reigns fought like hell, but could not conquer the Conqueror.
Roman Reigns could not have given any more of himself than he did here tonight. But sometimes too much of Brock Lesnar is just too much of Brock Lesnar.
Roman Reigns did everything he could. Roman Reigns fought through German suplexes, F5s through tables, a busted open face.
Brock Lesnar.
What an incredible night in New Orleans at WrestleMania. WrestleMania moments were made. But in the end, the Beast still reigns supreme.
To battle with one of the greatest of all time. And he won. Fireworks on the inside, fireworks on the outside. There's a celebration all over the world. Because Roman has the deck stacked against him.
Congratulations to Roman Reigns. Thank you to a record crowd of 101,763. Thank you to the millions watching at home. Good night from Dallas. Good night from WrestleMania.
What an incredible turn of events.
What a WrestleMania. Seth Rollins is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. We leave WrestleMania with history being made tonight. Mr. Money in the Bank cashing in for the first time in WrestleMania. And we leave you tonight with a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And his name is Seth Rollins. Good night, everybody. From the greatest event in live entertainment, this is WrestleMania.
Only at WrestleMania. What a night! For that young man, what a life! Yes! WrestleMania!
What a WrestleMania moment! Thank you for joining us. The Yes Movement rolls. Good night, everybody, from New Orleans. Good night from WrestleMania! Class. A main event for the ages. This is WrestleMania. Good night from MetLife Stadium.
Boy, 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 what a WrestleMania, Michael.
It began tonight with Sheamus winning the World Heavyweight Championship in a record 18 seconds.
And we've seen tonight the end of an era. And we've also seen a match that was once in a lifetime.
The Undertaker going to 20-0 at WrestleMania with a victory over Triple H. It is the greatest WrestleMania of all time. An end of an era, and once in a lifetime. Thank you for being a part of history. Thank you, Miami, for the memories and the spectacle that were WrestleMania.
Talked about Team Bring It. Tonight, The Rock brought it. Team Bring It spreading like wildfire through dry grass here at WrestleMania. The Rock hosting and dominating. The Rock said he was coming to Atlanta for retaliation, for retribution. He did that. Rock said this could arguably be the most memorable WrestleMania of all time. One would never forget. And one thing for sure tonight, we all smell exactly what The Rock is cooking. Goodbye. And we'll miss you. Is no the pedigree, the sledgehammer, the fist, the pedigree, the three, and the game beats Randy Orton.
And still the WWE Champion, Triple
It was only fitting that the beginning of Orton's downfall would happen with a punch from Triple H. The same maneuver Orton used against Triple H's father-in-law and his brother-in-law.
The ultimate in cruel irony. And the King of Kings, the WWE Champion, reaching into the soul of Randy Orton and extracting some retribution. The game plays on.
Thank you for being a part of WrestleMania. Good night, everybody, from Orlando.
The competitive Shawn Michaels, in an emotional state, continues to distance himself from John Cena, who has showed, I would suggest, ample respect for his adversary and co-holder of the World Tag Team Championship.
Well, I think that John Cena wanted to actually shake hands with Shawn Michaels. And come on, JR, you can understand how Shawn Michaels feels right now.
Absolutely.
This was, well, Shawn may have considered one of his last opportunities to climb that mountain.
But the count out, the pageantry and the pain, the desire and the determination, the magnificent moments, and the pride and the passion all combined tonight to make this WrestleMania 23 a night we'll never forget. Thank you for being with us, and good night, everybody. I think many of our fans here are absolutely shocked. Not only did Cena win, Cena made the game submit.
Well, what about the King of Kings? Is he dethroned by the champ? This is amazing!
John Cena fought through adversity here tonight. A hostile environment, a pro-Triple H crowd, but Cena showed that figuratively speaking, his faults are bigger than anybody's in Chicago. John Cena is a WWE Champion, a fighting WWE Champion.
Look at this. What an amazing night, WrestleMania!
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll never forget this night. Thank you so much, and good night, everybody. A bloody mess at the hands of Batista. Not even the dirtiest player in the game, and arguably the greatest world champion of this generation, could withstand that man. From Washington, D.C.,